Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be unpacking some Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Edition. So I did also get, I have a box of boosters here, although we've already opened 2/3 of them. But I did also get the starter kit play guide thing with the Sephiroth and Cloud deck. They're both very different, to be honest, and had good fun playing through them. I think they've actually had a couple of bad reviews. I was looking briefly, but I don't know if that's to do with the price or the availability or something along those lines. But in any case, yeah, it was quite good. Added some cards from some of the packs that were opened and made things a bit more interesting. So that was good. And yes, also got a full box of boosters, as you will see. It is 2/3 empty. But I do have 10 packs to open today, and then I'll go through some of the packs that some of the pulls, I should say, from the other two. So it does also come with a bit of a playing card for the archetypes, which is interesting. So the two that you get is in the starter decks are the control and the equipment aggro, and there's obviously other cards that you can pull that will sort of help that as well. One of the big, not big ones, but one of the characters I was hoping to get was Vivi, which I haven't as of yet, but we will see. It just depends, I suppose, and there's still 1/3 of the box to go, but there you go. I have, like I say, I will show you through the ones I've got already, and yeah, I'm not going to go through the starter deck pack, what's in there, because that's actually quite well available and is a set list of cards. So, although if someone particularly wants to, I will. But I thought it'd be quite cool because we get to talk about the Final Fantasy characters as well. Now, as you may know, if you're a long-term viewer of the channel, there are many Final Fantasy games that I don't like, despite the fact that I do very much like the Final Fantasy franchise, mainly the older games from 25 years ago, those ones. So I probably don't always get particularly excited. Oh, I don't get particularly excited anyway, because I'm a fairly calm individual. However, fairly. There are, yes, ones from like Final Fantasy 13, 12 as well a bit, and especially the MMOs that I'm not particularly going to get too fussed about. And I have had like a good amount of seemingly looking decent Final Fantasy 12 cards. But we'll still go through them and talk about them, and I can really nerd out over the Final Fantasy 9 ones, of which there are quite a few. They're off camera at the minute, but we'll go through them at the end. I thought we'd do the unpacking first, and if you want to see the other pulls, you can. So let's get to it. I've had, like I say, had some quite good pulls, although getting quite a few duplicates now, which I guess is going to happen. And these booster packs are actually pretty difficult. Had a look today, pretty difficult to get hold of, so I must have bought mine at just the right time. Got mine from Zavi, not sponsored, even though they probably would sponsor. But anyway, so you get either a art card or a like token card. So this is pulling double duty as a wizard. Don't know why they've classed it as a wizard and not a mage, because there's black mage cards that refer to creating wizard tokens. But anyway, let's not talk about that too much. And I think the shiny card is like 3 back or 4 back, so we'll do it like that, and we'll spin them around. So this is a double card, which is, and luckily it tells you which one it's from, but obviously it's from Final Fantasy 14, and it is a side quest. So if you meet the criteria of the side quest, you get to flip it over and you get the back. So yeah, I mean, this one looks pretty good. It's a 4 mana cost, and you can eventually get a flying 4. Yeah, not really too fussed about that one, but and some Final Fantasy 14, so I'm not going to particularly like that. But some of the artwork is pretty decent. I mean, that one on there is okay. And from my limited time playing Final Fantasy 14, does ring a bell. This might be a really long video, guys, so buckle in. Magitech Armor, that's from obviously 6, which it is, because it says down there. Some stuff I will flick through, other stuff I will read if I'm particularly interested in it. Final Fantasy 13, not really that fussed. I'm trying to get them into different types at the minute as well. Final Fantasy 14. I actually don't know some of the Final Fantasy 14 stuff because I didn't play all the way through the story. Shinra reinforcements. I think I've seen this quite a few times because this is quite prevalent in the Sephiroth deck, Sephiroth starter deck. This one is quite prevalent in the Cloud starter deck. Oh dear. Red Mage's Rapier. Job select our equipment card, and it's only 2, so this probably would go, because Cloud's deck is all about equipment and equipping cards and that kind of thing. I should probably bring it closer actually. I'll try to do that, try to remember to do that as I go through. Yeah, looks pretty good. Final Fantasy 1. A lot of the jobs are from the earlier Final Fantasies, of course, because it's not something that has been necessarily rekindled in recent iterations. Scorpion Sentinel, managed to get one of these in shiny, rare. It's okay. I thought that it might be perhaps a stronger card in the trading card game. But there you go. Giant Toad, or Gigan Toad, sorry, I should say. Have had this one as well. It's a neat looking card. Does kind of, some cards don't look better in shiny. Like, I think this one looks better without being shiny. You can see more of the detail. This one does look better as a shiny version. Got this one in shiny, but it's from 14, so not really that fast. And then we have Insomnia Crown Cities, and that is my, or at least one of the shiny. There might still be a art card in here, and that's obviously from 15. So there's quite a few of these lands that help you, they're designed to go into certain archetype structures. And yeah, this one is for the Plains and Swamp in shiny. And Slash of Light, prevalent in Cloud's deck, a shiny version of it. Actually quite a nice card, and a pretty decent effect. I mean, it is 2 mana, but you get to, deal damage equal to the number of creatures plus the number of equipment. So potentially pretty powerful at taking down a big foe if you've got a good field. And, oh, we did get a full art card from Final Fantasy IV. Very nice, with Kain as well. I don't know how rare or not rare the full art cards are, but they all look rather nice. They're all done in that sort of concept art style, so that's good to see. And what does this one do? As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Gosh, draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. I mean, for drawing 2 cards, that's not a terrible solution. Which the swamp in these ones seem to have a much better chance of. And this is one of my rares from that particular pack, Wind Crystal, which I don't have. I have a different crystal. Maybe I need to collect all of the crystals and then something magical will happen. That's pretty nice. I'm trying to have a look. White spells you cast cost 1 less. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Okay, lovely. So that was the first pack. Actually, pretty good variety in there. What I found a lot from the first 20 packs was a lot of Final Fantasy VII in general. That, because I did them by a Final Fantasy game, and that was the biggest pile. Although, one of the disappointments is there are some characters that have like varieties, like Cloud will have, there's several versions of Cloud that you can get. But when it comes to like the Malboro and stuff like that, they've picked the game that it's going to be in, and some of them I disagree with. But when do I never disagree with things? I disagree with them all the time. All right, 1, 2, okay, we'll have a look. Oh, nice. Kuja. Love it. Things I don't know, I've done that wrong. Things you love to see. So this one is one of those flippy cards. And he's a Swamp Mountain. Okay. Interesting. And not in shiny. Oh, it is a rare, but I thought that one would be in shiny. At the beginning of your end step, create a Black Wizard token. Yeah, makes sense. And then Flame Star. If a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. Okay. So he is fairly strong, but definitely a support card because there is like a kind of archetype around the Black Mages. But yeah, I do need to make sure that you get to see the artwork because it's very cool. I need to look at this one even closer with my eyes though. It's got a bit of a strange face in that one, but then strange guy. But no, that is a cool card. I love to see definitely to see the Final Fantasy IX cards coming up. Oh, a mountain, a land card. Oh yeah, I will also say that a lot of the lands and stuff are from the different Final Fantasies, which is very nice. I know they did. I was quite enjoyed that in the Lord of the Rings once they did as well. Like it makes the whole set feel complete. Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII, of course. Blue magic. Yeah, it's nice artwork. Looks good. No complaints from me. This one is a town one, Eden, from Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, oh yes, I did get to this point. moving on. I already have this one from the MMOs. Like I say, don't really tend to dwell on the MMO stuff too much, which is unfortunate because I've had a look and the Odin card in this set is from the MMOs. Sad. Lots of flying vehicles. It's really great that they've got the airships and that kind of stuff because it definitely takes me back to the Final Fantasy IX card game. And this is the one from Final Fantasy 1. So that's cool. And there is like a load of supporting cards for all vehicles as well. Vane's Treachery, of course, from 12, an instant. I don't know what kicker means. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. You may sacrifice an artifact or creature in addition to any other costs. Target creature gets -2 to the end of the turn. If the spell was kicked, see, I don't know what kicker means. I'm having to learn some stuff about, because all my Magic knowledge is, in terms of how to play the game, is a little bit dated, like a decade old at this point. White Mage's Staff, that's prevalent in Cloud's deck. Very good. These job ones are all pretty nice. Thunder Magic from Lightning. This is nice that they have like the tiered ones, and they've decided to go for the Thunder R, Thunder Agar. And they do the same with Fire R and Blizzard R, Blizzard Agar. And yeah, there just is more. The more you are willing to, more that you can put into it in mana costs. I had good luck with the one with Vivi in. That's pretty nice. Oh, this one's got lightning in, so not as good. Anywho, Dragoon's Wyvern. I had this one before, but this is a MMO card, so moving on. The Bohm T-Rex. So I have seen this online in groups and stuff, and I was wondering if I would get one, and it's very nice to have got one because it's a very cool card. And we have Lunatic Pandora. Interesting card in terms of the effects and stuff. Have this one in a non-shiny, and it seems like a card you could realistically actually use. I like how some of them, some of the cards have the little quotes as well from the game, and that kind of stuff is nice, adds to the aesthetic. And Battle Menu. Oh, okay, an instant, a Plains instant as well. Attack. Create a 2/2 White Knight token. Ability. Target creature gets 4 tough to end the turn. Magic. Destroy target creature with 4 power or greater. Oh, that is actually pretty decent. Or gain 4 life. I will genuinely use that one. I can't put that. I'm not going to put that to any different side, but yeah, that one seems pretty good. And Sandworm from Final Fantasy V with haste. When this creature enters, destroy target land. That's a good one. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. So they've not gone full hog there of just taking a land away, because it's presumably going to be your turn. Okay. Limited usage for that one, but nice art. Oh, we have the art series. So I do have a few of these to show you. Very nice. Anything with VV on is always good. So it gives you the artist, and it tells you what the card is on, and obviously the numbers. This is number 17. So far, I've had probably 2 good art cards in the packs. Some of them look pretty basic, not gonna lie. So let's see what VV is like. Oh, it is actually just the one, I think, from the card as well. Oh no, it's not. Is it? Don't know. Can't remember. Don't own the card. But yes, that one is nice. I like that. That is a very good art card. Need to put this somewhere different. Over here. Oh, we're not doing it that way, are we? We're doing it this way. 3, 4. Can't remember if it's 4 or 3. Doesn't matter. Zell. I have a Zell already, but a very interesting card, interesting effect, and yeah, pretty good late game. And what can I say? It's Zell. You know what you're getting. Hot dogs and fists. So, very nice. Ride the Shoepuff. Final Fantasy X, of course. Yeah, pretty good, pretty nice. Dark Knight's Greatsword and equipment, love to see it, although it is a swampy one. What do we get? We get a 3/0 and is a knight. Chaosbringer, equip, pay 3 life. Oh, I don't know what Chaosbringer does as an effect. But okay, it's a nice card. Nice art on there. I mean, even though it's Final Fantasy 14, I can appreciate when the artwork is nice. Elixir, very nice. Final Fantasy IV, it enters tapped. 5 mana, tap, exile this artifact, shuffle all non-cards from your graveyard into your library. Oh, okay, that's what it's going to do, is it? You gain life equal to the number of cards shuffled into your library in this way. Gosh. Interesting. I'm trying to think of its utility at the same time as reading it out and understanding it and all that sort of stuff. World map. Nice artifact. Final Fantasy 1, a Sephiroth intervention. Lots of these in the Sephiroth deck. And I did have Aerith in my Cloud deck. But fortunately, Sephiroth did not get the chance to do that to her this time. But it is a very nice art. Oh, obviously, the artwork is very nice. This one's in Cloud's deck. It's okay. Ifrit, I've actually got this in my list in my cards to show because it's a summon, and I quite like the summon cards, how they've got them as like limited time things with extra abilities and that kind of stuff. I think that works pretty well for a summon, to be honest. Yeah. From Final Fantasy VIII, that one. There's a few Ifrits. Ice Flan, nice card. Also has the island cycling ability as well, which makes it a bit more utilitarian. Blitzball Shot, I think we saw that one sneak peek on the back of the thing. Don't know why it's green. I mean, it would very much be a water move, island move, but we got Whacker on there, and is it Japo and Letty? Oh no, I can't really tell, to be honest. But in any case, cool. I've not seen Biggs or Wedge, actually, now I think about it. Gongaga, Reactor Town from Final Fantasy VII. Cool, like to see that stuff. That's a mountain or... Tombury, I actually put this in my pack to show as well. I did think that we might get some ones duplicated. The Tombury one is really cool because its effect is very interesting. It's 1 swamp to cast. It enters tapped with a stun counter on it. If it would become untapped, remove a stun counter from it instead. And then it's got, so effectively you got a couple of turns, and then it uses Chef's Knife. During your turn, this creature has First Strike and Death Touch, which I think is very, very apt for the Tombury to have. So, yeah, some of those stuff, some like the interactions when you think about it in the game and how it interacts with the card game. I know that's literally what Magic Wizards of the Coast are paid to do, but in this case, they have done a very good job. So, yeah, Tombury, very good, very interesting card. Oh, Noctis as a full art card. I mean, that is the one that you're going to use if you're going to do it, isn't it? Yes, very utilitarian. You get planes and whatever else you decide to do. But, yeah, cool. There you go. Is that the first full art one I've had so far? Oh, no. I did have a different one, didn't I? I can't remember now. In this opening. And our last one is Moogle Valor from 6. Yes, there's a bit of a Moogle archetype as well as a Chocobo archetype. But there you go. Nice. Very good pull there. I don't know how many we've got left, but I'm fully enjoying it. It's very, almost like very nostalgic in a way. So another token. I can't remember where I was putting the tokens. Over here somewhere. 1, 2. Oh, I got 2. Nice. I think they're probably my pulls for this one. But I'm okay with that because the more summons, the better. So this is clearly from Final Fantasy 16. Phoenix, Warden of Fire. And yeah, we got Joshua on the back. Nice, rare. It's kind of like full art, isn't it? It is a full art because there's no border. Just so you can see that. And then the dominants are a bit of a... The Final Fantasy 16 ones are a bit different compared to the other summons because you have to actually get it out or get the conditions on the main side fulfilled before you get to bring out the icon. But yeah, I like that one. That is a... Okay, that's a mountain plain. So not bad. I don't know where to put that one either. To the side, in the extra pile. And we have the second. So this card... Oh, a different version of this card is in the Sephiroth deck. But this one has the ability to, well, effectively evolve, right? And what does it have now? Menace, 7/7, and time compression when this creature transforms. Take an extra what the heck? Take an extra turn. Wow. Okay. I mean, that is a serious ability. I mean, that might not be all that serious in the new Magic the Gathering sets and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I know it's high cost, but still. Evil Reawakened, Final Fantasy V, nice artwork, and Swampy card. Put that on the Swampy pile. Barrett, he's in Cloud's particular deck as well, and yeah, pretty decent enough card. It's funny how some of the cards have been, obviously because they have to fit into a certain like mana range and attack and toughness range, have been a little bit sold short. Like Freya, for example, is a 1/1, but only a 1 mana mountain card. Yeah, it's a strange one. This one seems pretty good from Final Fantasy 15, Instant Ramen. Haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I imagine it is pretty good. Don't know where I'm putting everything now. I'm going to put it over there. Had one of them already in shiny. It's time to get duplicates on my on these just 10 packs now. It's from Final Fantasy 14. Put that one away. Bard's Bow from Final Fantasy 14 again. In the forest pile. So apparently there should be a good amount of zombies and skeletons and stuff in the actual set as a whole, because there's a couple of abilities that, like the Phoenix Down, for example, kills these ones. But this is the only one I've seen so far, I believe, that's like an undead one. Or a zombie, or a skeleton, so we'll have to look through it. Chocomog, very nice. Once again, it was in my pack to show. But yeah, I like the summon cards, and Chocomog has a... Well, it's not particularly strong. It's not terrible, though. It has a soft spot in my heart. So always happy to see that. This one is Final Fantasy 11, not first. We have Vector from Final Fantasy 6. Once again, one of those dual land, not milling, but acquisition cards. And then we have Evil. Oh, Evil, is that in the same pack? Very good. But in shiny. In a bit of a different shiny. It's quite dull. Maybe you can tell that, rather than a bright one. And then I don't think this is anything special. Oh, you know what? Tiered. So this is Cure, Cura, and Curaga. It's a very small text, so I will... No, you can't even see it there. So yeah, you can pay extra, do different things. And that is the one for Cure. So I think I've got Fire, Lightning, Ice, and now Cure of those ones. I don't know the full card list at all, so it's all new to me. Oh, another art one. We've got 39. Braska's Final Aeon. Oh, I'm expecting this one to be good because I do have that card, which once again, I'll show you at the end. Boop. That is not what it looks like on the card that I have. That must be like the full art version. But that is very nice. Very similar to the Bahamut one. So the Final Fantasy X ones, for the art cards, they've done really well. Some of the other ones, not so much. But yeah, I really like that one. And now, let's see what we've got. No summons. Oh, not this one again. Final Fantasy 15. 14, sorry. Okay, goodbye. Opera Love Song. Final Fantasy 6. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards until your next end step. Which some same cards have this ability, which seems... It's not one I've come across before, but interesting. That seems like fairly utilitarian, or an interesting one. Cargo ship. I think I already do have cargo ship in Final Fantasy 9, but like I say, love to see the airships represented. Although they're not consistent with their colours, like what colour they are. Rinoa. I do have Rinoa in shiny as well, although she's only a common, but still nice. The Jewel. Not keen on the Jewel colour cost, but yeah. Nice to see still. Haste Magic, got a couple of these. Seems like a fairly powerful ability for 2. And the artwork is actually pretty cool as well. So, and it has a nice little quote. Double time. So yeah. What's that? mountain. Okay, Ice Magic. Well, there you go. You've seen it now. Prove that I have acquired that one on Final Fantasy X. Lulu and Mog. Airship Crash. See, I think they probably... could they have made Airship Crash like one of the side quest ones? I don't know. Maybe. Hectize. I don't know if we've come across this one yet. I do have a couple of these, though. Swampy Boy. You're Not Alone as a card. Very nice. I was saying...